Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Brandon Knight, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Scott, and it's Bass in at the four-man position.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Not a fast start here for the East All-Stars. 8-point game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk. He was looking over the lineups and he said, "I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane." I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me he thought about it, have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
Thank you, David.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Mack. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Whiteside. The pass to Waters. Here is Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Both good from the line that time.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Bass. Cousins with a screen for Bass. The West again cannot hit. The three. It's good from long range.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now here's Whiteside. Here's Waters. 6 to shoot to the right side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Knight. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, they get a hand on it. Out in his own on the break. Lets it go with the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Cruz, he's checked in for Mack. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all three. The West trails by 5. Outside Knight. They need this. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And another miss by the East. And here's the West with the ball. Pass to Cousins. Here's Dub. Bass with the screen. Cruz. Oh, good with the triple. The East leading by 3. High post try. And another miss by the East.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
17-foot shot on the way. Scott can't get it to go. Here's Waters. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Knight. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Waters. And another miss by the East. Some nice passing here by the West. Scott finds Cousins. Outside Knight. Here's Cruz. Cousins trying to free himself up. And Dub gets it to go.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Anthony's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
If you allow them to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. Puts it up from 12. The putback. Offensive rebound. He shoots again. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Trailing by 2. Screen by Cousins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And the basket is good.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
That's tipped. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 7-point East All-Star lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
The West trails by 7. Pass to Creek. Shot to stop.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof. Woo-hoo! That's That's exactly why you watch the All-Star game, to see plays just like that.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Dove. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
Banchero kicks to Anthony. And it's Whiteside, that time on the assist by Anthony. And it's 8 points for Hassan Whiteside.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Cruz. And the West hit again from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
The pass to Banchero. Out to the wing. There's the three. And another three from the east.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
1:32 left to play in the first quarter.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And the East has possession, following the three-point basket by the West All-Stars. Taken away by Anthony. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Drains the three-pointer.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
With the floater. Can't hit that one. And the East now will go the other way with it. From deep three-point range. Not that time, his sixth miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Passes to Cruz. The West again cannot hit. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Howard wide open. Drops one in from the wing.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room.